Yo, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Skywalker OG coming at you with another one of these Commander in depths. Today we're gonna talk about eulji. I said on the last video if you guys would comment and let me know what you wanted, I would do that commander. I haven't gotten many comments on it, but I have gotten some PMs in game where people have asked me to use to show me an infantry commander, and the only real infantry epic commander there is eulji, and so that's what I'm gonna be showing you guys. This is just I was doing tests to see which one was stronger, cav tree or nuke tree. But anyways, yeah. So our in-depth is gonna be on eulji today. Eulji Moondog is really like the main and only pretty much infantry commander, epic infantry commander. We have Sun Tzu, but the only skill he really has for infantry is here is a 10% health bonus. I am pretty sure that he has no other infantry anything except for his talents. So really the main infantry commander is eulji Moondog. eulji Moondog has a direct damage factor of 750. He has a defense reduction of 30%. He has also a defense bonus of 5%. Increase the attack of infantry units by 15%, defense by 15%, and he has a damage bonus of 100%. He has a 10% chance to increase his own troops' damage by 100%. It's not for sure, it's just a 10% chance. His expertise brings his infantry's attack and defense up from 10% to 15%. I understand that on my last video I went a little too fast, so I'm going to take a little bit of time today and explain a lot of this stuff for you guys. He's not really, he has a garrison defense buff here, but he's not really a garrison commander. I wouldn't use him as garrison. In my opinion, the only two actual good pairings with him is Sun Tzu is my favorite, and the reason why I like Sun Tzu is because he's got the rage restoration and a fan area, and you want eulji Mundo, just like any other infantry army, to tank. So your goal is to be surrounded, your goal is to get all the attention to your infantry army. So I personally like Sun Tzu there to get that AoE damage down and get those rage restoration up. That way he can go ahead and proc more skills. So yeah, that's my main reason why I like Sun Tzu and eulji together, is because of Sun Tzu's fan. Also, you know, we get a little bit of health bonus from Sun Tzu, but for the most part it's just for his fan. Now I will tell you, Scipio is my second favorite, and I will tell you that from what I've noticed from battle reports of my own, because this was the group that I used, was eulji Mundo and Scipio, or eulji Mundo and Sun Tzu, for the longest time for infantry, because as you can see I just now got my Richard and Charles to where I can use them now and be viable. So in my experience, eulji Moondog with Scipio behind him is the tankiest march for epic infantry, in my opinion. Now that's going off my own battle reports, and I actually might have a few to be able to show you guys, maybe. I'm not sure. I can't remember what I saved and what I didn't save. I'm starting, I just started saving my reports since I started this channel, and on my arc video I actually didn't save the reports, sadly. Yeah, see here, I had him for a tank up against decent Sao Moto. They're actually pretty decent. Let's see. Here we go. Here's another eulji. Here's eulji and Sun Tzu, and this is before my Sun Tzu is maxed out. As you can see, he's only 555, but my Sun Tzu and eulji still put in work. And this is while I was getting surrounded. Here's another eulji and Sun Tzu. So yeah, I mean, eulji and Sun Tzu, they do what they're supposed to do. They'll put in work for you, for sure. That's definitely my favorite pairing with eulji is Sun Tzu. And the talent trees I run on eulji are, I don't think I have many set up because I only use them for infantry. And this is what I have them on for infantry right now. I've tried attack with them, but like I said, your main focus with infantry is to honestly pull the group and tank. So that's why I went with just the infantry butts, because my tech and my infantry isn't that high. So to me personally, going through the infantry talent trees on this guy, it gives my march the most buffs for my infantry to do what they want to do, which is tank. As I said, my tech's not that high in infantry. I'm mainly calves, so that's what I found is best for me, is going infantry talents. Now how I get my talent tree setups is I use Ronnie or Dragothian. I like their talents. I like the way that they have them set up, so I set those up, and then I actually use a lot of talent resets, and that's where a lot of my alliance credits go into, because I like to take their builds and tweak them quite a bit for my liking, because my tech's not as high as theirs. So they have, you know, they would have maxed out tech or whatever. So yes, that talent that they have might be the best for where they're at, but for me, it wasn't really working out for me. You know, personally, I thought, and I've seen and I thought that there was other places that I could put the talent points in and just do a little bit better, and that's where I get my talent trees from. You could disagree, you can agree. It's all personal preference. But for me, at where I'm at with my tech, this is the talents I run. Like I said, eulji, his best pairing again for me is Sun Tzu. Scipio is a very tanky pair for him. Now, Boudica will work with him. Osman will work with him, but it's not too great. Joan will work with him. Those are the only ones I would recommend pairing together with him. I wouldn't put a Pelagius with him. I wouldn't put Herman with him. I wouldn't put Kusunoki with him. I wouldn't put Babers. I wouldn't put Belisarius. I wouldn't put any of them for sure. Definitely down the list, I only think there's 4 of them, 5 of them tops to pair him with, and that's Sun Tzu, Scipio, Boudica, Osman, and at the very last, Joan. And then all these pairings, I personally think eulji should lead because of the infantry stats that he gets. Yeah, I don't think you should run this dude with anybody else as a nuking in front or anything. I honestly think that the infantry talent path is best for eulji and his infantry marches. That's just my opinion on it. What else can I say about eulji, man? He's decent. He's helped me out for a while. Now that I've gotten my Charles and Richard up, I'm switching them out, and I guess I can go into a little bit of explanation on that, because I always had the question, you know, when can I use these guys? Because he's 5312. Is he good enough to switch out on my marches? Is Charles good enough to switch out? To me, at the moment, I still believe my eulji and Sun Tzu, does better on the field. In my opinion, from what I've gathered on reports, now I have brought up my Richard 2 more skills, so I'm going to use it again on this next coming arc and see what goes down. But from the reports that I have so far, my eulji and Sunsu is still doing better than my 5313 Charles and my 5312 Richard. Like I said, I just got this skill. I just got this one open and this one open, and then I also just got an extra skill for this to bring up his counter damage bonus to 6%, and his damage taken reduced by 9%. So it's an extra 2% on his reduction and 1% on his bonus. And I also got this one up one more, so it's an extra 5% on both. So I don't know. I'm gonna do some testing in Arc to see, but for now, eulji and Sunsu is giving me better results than eulji and Richard, or eulji and Charles, or Richard and Charles. For now. As soon as I start doing better with Richard and Charles, I'm actually gonna make a video on it. Kind of like a legendary surpassing the epic, because I think it's kind of important, and I think that that's like the main question a lot of people is asking, and that's the main question I want to know is when is it necessary, when is it important, when is it time for you to switch out your legendary or your epic for your legendary? When is it time for you to go ahead and use that legendary? Is it at 5444 or 5511, or when is it time to switch it? When does it make sense? And that's what I'm trying to figure out. And right now, so far, I mean, the maxed out epics are still handling their own compared to these legendaries. So that's for me. I'm gonna find that out. But yeah, that's pretty much it for eulji. He's a good tank. I like putting him with Sunsu so I can go ahead and tank and try to pull all the damage towards me while I'm spreading out my damage and buffing up my infantry march with those skills that are going to be proccing because my Sunsu's hitting more times. So yeah, to me, eulji, pretty decent commander, definitely the best epic infantry commander. Mainly because it's pretty much the only one. And his best pairing, Sunsu. Second best pairing, Scipio. Third best, Boudica. You can go Osman, you can go Joan. But that's about all the pairings that I recommend for him. Yeah, guys. I hope y'all are having a good weekend. I made this Sunday, so it's Sunday afternoon, guys. I'm trying to get a couple more videos together actually, so I can release them probably Monday morning or Monday afternoon. I don't know yet. Depends on how my work schedule goes, what time I'll be able to get off, yada yada yada. Anyways, I hope you liked this video. I hope that some of these tips helped you. This is your boy Skywalker OG.